guys, welcome to today's simple daffodil tutorial. We're going to be starting with two brushes, a number 6 and a number 10 round brush, and our simple paint kit. You're going to want to grab a spray bottle, spray down that paint set, and then get some water on your big brush, add some water into your palette, and mix it really well so it's nice and smooth to work with. Now, to start our daffodil, you're going to begin by placing a little dot in the middle, roughly where you want the petals to circle around. The first petal you want to do just by creating the outline and then filling it in with your color. What I'm doing here is getting a bit of water on my brush first and then picking up my color, so it kind of waters the color down naturally and gives me a nice translucency. So then, yeah, you kind of just keep going around. We're starting with 3 petals first, so just sort of place them as best you can. You can also dab in some darker color if you want to darken up an area while it's still wet. And the third petal. And this one I didn't actually draw the outline first, but I do recommend doing that. So you can kind of rub the brush along the outer edge to create a darker effect there if you want some contrast. And then sort of just blend your brush, dab it around in the middle to get it nice and smooth. Now we're going to let those petals dry. You can test it by touching it. And then we'll do the next 3 petals. So same exact thing, they're just going to go over top and in between those first 3 petals. On this one here, I actually added a touch of orange along that outer edge. If you can see, there's a bit of a difference there. That's kind of optional, but it just defines the edge. So now it's time to do our stem, and what I'm doing here is watering down a bit of green in the end of my palette. And you get it on your brush, and with medium pressure, pull that stem down. It's just drawing a line straight down. Now I'm gonna thicken it up here by just kind of drawing a line right next to it. And then you can touch it up, add a little more green in there, and there you go. And now for the leaves, same concept. You're gonna start with the tip of your brush, a light touch, and then press down as you pull it towards the stem. Now that got a little bit pale on me, so I'm gonna just add in a bit more green to darken it up. Following the profile that I created originally and just filling it in. Lengthen the stem a little bit there. And then you'll do the same thing on the other side. Light touch, press, and pull. Now let's talk about creating that center area. I'm switching to my number 6 brush. Again, you want your petals to be nice and dry before you do this. Start with clear water and simply make a circle. I know you can't really see that, but I'm just making a circle of clear water. And then you're going to get orange on your brush and running it just along the outside of that circle, you're going to create a wiggly line. And you can see how the wet circle starts to blend the orange in, but you maintain a crisper edge on the outside by going outside of that clear area. So you kind of just use that tip of your brush, wiggle it around to create that nice organic profile of that inner area. And then you can kind of touch in a bit more orange there, darken it up, refine the edge a bit. And you can also pull that orange into the center one once you have the outline made. Now what I did here was actually dried off my brush, and this makes it like a sponge, so you can soak up some extra color. And then while it's still wet in there, you're going to grab your black and simply dab in the very middle to create that center. Now you can touch up the edge a little bit if you want to, using orange or even a red to really make it pop. And then if you want to add a little detail into those petals, you can use an orange or a darker yellow to make just a simple line down the middle of each petal. I'm using a really light touch here to keep that line as thin as I can. There you have it, guys, a simple daffodil. Have fun.